Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be previewing the Houston Texans Week 12 matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars at NRG Stadium at home this week for the Texans, as the Texans will play one of their biggest games of the season, as they are 6-4, facing off against the 7-3 Jacksonville Jaguars, and this is a huge game that, down to the end of the season, could decide the AFC South. The Texans sitting at 6-4, and the Jaguars at 7-3. If the Texans win this game, they will take first place in the AFC South, which will be great. Last time these two teams faced off was it was week 3. Texans were 0-2, the Jags were 1-1, and the Texans pretty much beat the crap out of the Jaguars 37-21. And at one point in the ballgame, they're up 37-14 at the end of the game. And C.J. Stroud had his best game, before the previous two games before that, and their two losses against the Colts and the Ravens. And the defense was amazing in that game against the Jaguars, had multiple turnovers. Their special teams was great against the Jaguars too. But now the Texans, they will play the Jaguars at home this season for the first time, and they will get the chance to get another sweep on the Jaguars. Last season, they didn't sweep the Jaguars. Last season, they beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville, and they lost to Jacksonville here. So, and then 2021 season, they swept them, beat them both in both places. 2020, beat them in both places. So it'll be interesting to see what the Texans do in this game Sunday. A bunch of college football on today, so in my brain, I'm thinking it's Saturday. And also Thanksgiving kind of sometimes feels like a Friday. But Sunday's matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to preview the matchup for the Texans. We're going to go over the injury report and then go over my predictions. So let's go over this injury report for the Texans. So Noah Brown is out for another game. He is out with a knee injury, and his expected return is Week 13. Jake Hansen, linebacker, is out with a hand injury. Jimmy Ward is out with a hamstring injury. Damian Pierce is questionable with that ankle injury that he's missed I think he's missed the past 2 or 3 games, and there is good hope that he will be healthy for this game, though. But if he is, who knows what his role is going to be? Devin Singletary's been playing lights out right now for the Texans, so who knows if Damian Pierce even deserves that number 1 spot anymore with the way that Devin Singletary's been playing for the Houston Texans right now. Dylan Horton, obviously out dealing with some personal health issue. He did not practice, and he's on NFL reserve for Week 12 against Jacksonville. Case Keenum, third-string quarterback, and C.J. Stroud's mentor is questionable with a calf injury. Juice Scruggs is still on IR with a hamstring injury, and Charlie Heck is still out. Graylin Arnold is on IR with a calf injury. Kaimi Fairbairn, kicker, is still on IR. MJ Stewart and Hassan Ridgeway are on IR. So is Jared Patterson, Tegan Quintanar, and Eric Murray, and Kendrick Green, and Kenyon Green. So Texans on IR. There's a lot of players on IR, but still got a lot of good players that will be available. We got CJ and Tank good to go for Sunday. Will Anderson Jr. will be good to go. Everybody else on the roster is good to go for Sunday, besides the players I just listed. And some of those players might play because they're questionable. But I think the biggest question on Sunday is Damian Pierce or Devin Singletary? Who's getting more carries if Pierce is healthy? I think it has to be Singletary the way he's played in the last couple games. But we'll see. I think the Texans, even with, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters who's back. I think the Texans need to be passing the ball more. I thought they passed the ball, a good amount last week. They were really passing the ball a lot in the first half, but they need to get they need to get their passing game going early in the first half, and they need to get off to a good start in this ball game, because if the Texans can get off to a good start in this ball game against Jacksonville on Sunday, they will win. I think this game is a shootout, in my opinion. I think the Texans win it. I think the Texans win it 33-30. I think Stroud has a really good game for the Texans, and they get another win. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Texans.